there you go. The robbing season is here. Just pulled in with a truckload of honey, and I moved a few pallets of empties into storage. So I took maybe a little bit longer than I should have. And the robbers have found us. The last yard we pulled honey out of started robbing back the honey from the boxes on the truck. And that is the first sign I've seen of robbing so far this year. So it looks like we will have to start doing things a little bit differently now that the robbing season is here. We'll have to be a little quicker in the yards. We'll have to make sure we don't leave open comb out where bees can access it, and have to be a little more restrictive on the space that we give back to our colonies. There's no use putting out too much empty space because they basically just won't fill it. There's not enough out there right now to be able to, bring a lot of surplus in. Hence one of the reasons why they are robbing. So we'll just have to run things a little tighter and a little quicker, and we'll just have to be a little more deliberate on where we put our open equipment. Now the crew's gone home. I'm just doing a few honey house chores before end of the day for Saturday. Maybe we'll spend some time with the family. This will start the third semi-load. We've run the honey house for 9 days now, and they've put through 2,500 boxes or so, chugging along. The boxes are averaging roughly 35 pounds net of honey per box, so that's all right. It's not too full, not too light. And now we have the hot room right full. I don't have any space. We have the nukes to pull back on Monday, so I'm not sure exactly where we're going to fit those couple truckloads. We'll just have to make room somewhere. I've started putting empty boxes away in storage, so that's freed up some space. Now the extractor is, can keep ahead of our empty box needs. And these are the boxes we just brought in today. They look fairly clear. They don't have too many bees up top. So the skateboards have been doing a real nice job this year. I think we've got it tuned in just perfectly. So this will keep the crew busy for a couple weeks anyways. And we have we have all second round to bring in yet. So that's good. And hopefully, not very often, but hopefully we get a third round here. Just depends if we get some rain. Hopefully get some rain tomorrow. We'll spark these sunflowers up. The bees are on the sunflowers. They're bringing in sunflower honey, and it's holding them back from robbing. It's maintaining the hives right now. They're storing surplus, but not a lot. Same with the alfalfa, same with the clover. There's nectar coming in, just not a whole lot. We have the heat. I have the bees. I have the space out there. All I need is just a little bit of rain just to, freshen up those flowers a bit, get some nectar flowing. And if that happens, if we get a little bit of rain, maybe tomorrow, followed with the heat coming next week, then I might get another box. So that could be third pull. But if we don't get the rain, then I'll be just tipping the boxes off and letting the bees rob back what they put in there, because there'll be virtually nothing for us to bother to extract. But I'm putting space back out there because you don't know. We just don't know. And there's so many bees in these hives, I just want to give the bees a little bit of a place to put them. And hopefully I'm wrong, and hopefully I should have been putting out more space than, pulling back and restricting them. But I just don't know that until it happens. So I'm just going to be watching. If it rains, then I'll, get out there and do some assessments and make sure that I know what's going on. So if there is a good flow that comes at the end here at the sunnies and the alfalfa and the clover, then I can catch it all. But, things are winding down. So I'm looking at the writing on the wall, and it's time to start ending the flow. Honey's all in. I'm looking after the wax chores. So I'm just scraping out the spinner like I do every weekend in the Finley wax melter. So after I scrape the wax in here, I'll press out the wax and the slum to have this unit ready again for Monday. But I wanted to show you something that make any beekeeper happy that runs a spin float. Take a look at this wax. Look at how thin that is. We're running this thing at, well, I guess we could say half an inch there. And you can see how the wax comes in the top. It's kind of flaky, powdery. And you can see how it progresses down and then gets shaved off as that layer of honey moves down to the baffles underneath here. This is so easy to clean up. Just a tiny little layer of wax. It's been running just beautifully, just singing away all week, just flaking away. So happy with this unit. Still granulation issue, as you can see in here. But that's why I do this every week.